In this video, we'll explore how to quickly remove duplicates from a list or table, and we'll use this table of past Formula One champions. Formula One is widely considered the premier international racing series, and this list shows the Formula One champions over the last 25 years. You can see that for each year, we have the driver who won the championship and the team that driver represented. So Lewis Hamilton won the championship in 2019 driving for Team Mercedes. Let's say we wanted to answer the questions: how many different drivers have won a championship over the last 25 years, and what teams have won a championship? With a list this small, we could do these counts by hand, going through each column and counting each unique name as we see it. Lewis Hamilton is 1, Nico Rosberg is 2, more Lewis Hamiltons, we already got him, Sebastian Vettel is 3, but with a larger list, maybe if we included 50 more years of championship data, this would become too much to do by hand, so we'll need a shortcut. This is where the Remove Duplicates tool comes in handy. So let's play around with this tool. Here you can see I have a table copy. This way we can use the tool on the copied table and you can still see the original data. Okay, first question. How many drivers have won a championship? Our goal is to remove the duplicates from this driver column, so we're left with a list of only unique names. We'll use Excel's Remove Duplicates tool. On my version of Excel, this tool is located on the Data ribbon. So navigate to the Data ribbon and then find the Remove Duplicates button. To prepare to run this tool, we first have to tell Excel where we want to remove duplicates from. So let's use our mouse to select the driver column of data, and then we'll click the Remove Duplicates button. We get a warning that essentially says, are you sure you want to only remove duplicates from this column, or did you want to remove duplicates from the entire table? Since we just want to remove duplicates from the driver column, we'll select Continue with the current selection. But in a moment, I'll run a separate example where we expand the selection. Okay, so continue with the current selection and select Remove Duplicates. Now we get our text box guide to guide us through the tool. First, Excel needs to know how to treat the first entry in the column. Is it a header or a variable name? If that's the case, Excel needs to ignore it when searching for duplicates. In our case, we do have a header called Driver. Second, we select which columns we want to remove duplicates from. Since we only selected one column, and there's already a check mark indicating this column is going to be processed, no need to do anything here, so we can click OK. And Excel automatically went through the list, found 15 duplicate values and removed them from the list, and told us that 10 unique names remain. So 10 different drivers have won the Formula One championship over the last 25 years. Let's repeat this for the teams column. This time, for comparison, we'll use the mouse to select the cells we want to process, but let's not include the label row. So we'll select the cells starting with Mercedes here. On the Data ribbon, we select the Remove Duplicates tool and tell Excel we want to continue with the current selection and ignore those other columns. Select Remove Duplicates. Now here, we need to let Excel know that our data does not have headers this time. Mercedes is not the name of the column. Mercedes is part of the data that needs to be processed. So we unselect this box and then select OK to run. So 8 different teams have won a championship. Last example. First, let's undo these last 2 actions to get back to our original list. And let's say we wanted to remove duplicates based on multiple criteria simultaneously. For instance, we want to know how many unique driver teams have won a championship. So if a driver won a championship with multiple different teams, or if a team won a championship with multiple different drivers, let's keep these as unique entries in our list. We only want to remove duplicates where both the driver and the team are identical to a previous row. Just looking at our data, we want to keep row 4, Lewis Hamilton driving the Mercedes car, but we want to remove rows 5 and 6 because it's just Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes again. But we want to keep row 15 because even though we already have a Lewis Hamilton championship captured in row 4, this time it's unique because he was driving for Team McLaren and not Mercedes. Okay, so let's run this tool. First, we select the data we want to process. This time we'll select both the driver and team columns. Then on the Data ribbon, we select the Remove Duplicates tool. Now we get the toolbox guide. Does my data have headers? Yes, I included the header row in the selection, so I leave this box checked. Now, since I want to process both of these rows at the same time, I'll make sure both boxes are checked and click OK. And here we have 12 unique driver team combinations. And just to verify that this worked as intended, we can see that all of the duplicate cases of Lewis Hamilton driving for Mercedes were deleted, but the case where Lewis Hamilton drove for McLaren was retained. And here we can see that 2 drivers, Lewis Hamilton and Michael Schumacher, won championships with different teams.